Good afternoon, maybe beginning of evening. It's June 5. No, sorry, it's not. It's July 5, 2024. Sort of wish it were June 5 again. We need another month of summer. Um, then we'll not have lived through the negative, but also the positive of the past month. Anyway, if you can believe it, it is a Friday once again here in Sherbrooke. It's currently 27 degrees Celsius, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Today is a scorcher. Sun this morning rose at 5:06 a.m. and it will set at 8:38 p.m. That is 15 hours and 32 minutes of sunlight. The days are getting shorter. Yesterday I went and played Magic the Gathering, and I did 1-2, but I had a lot of fun. And what's interesting is I had the most fun in the games where I lost. Because I played against two people that I really enjoy playing against. One that I hadn't played against, I'd only played against once before, and he had sort of like a weird modified Yawgmoth deck. But he's such a nice guy, and he's really funny. And he's probably a bit older than I am. But, he's got a kid and stuff, and he doesn't really take this too seriously. He's good, he's a good player, but he's just having such a good time. And we just spent a lot of, our games took a while, but I think just because we were, joking around a lot. And the other dude is really serious about it, but he's a really chill guy, and he's really smart, and he's really funny, and he's just really good at the game. Just really, I feel privileged to get to play this game with people who play at a high level. That dude who went to the pro tour, I played against him a couple times. He beat me pretty severely. Then I played against another guy who was playing elves, and I don't know. I think he was a really nice guy, but I think he was just frustrated because he was doing so poorly. Because I was at the last round, I'd lost the first two, on the third, anyway, I'm gonna go back. Oh yeah, and then there's a consolation prize. Even for the people who did poorly. Get any store credit, or you usually get a promo pack. But the Magic dude at the store started doing this thing where just pick a random card from a pile of 5 or 6. They could be a random promo card, or they could be a Flusterstorm, which is a $25 card. Well, guess who got the fucking Flusterstorm? It's me. Can you see it? Look good? No. Anyway, foil Flusterstorm. It's a really good card. So I can put it. I can put it in my Elf Scry deck. I had a lot of fun. Today I feel empty. I got up really early because I had to go and clean a music venue because my friend, the janitor, is on vacation, and so give him a break since he's a busy guy. And yeah, so it sucked to wake up early, but I woke up early and I did not go back to bed, so I attempted to eat breakfast. Had a sandwich. Some tomato and radishes that my friend grew, my friend Max grew. So good. And then I saw my boss. In this case, he was my boss. He was my employer, but I haven't really worked there in the past year, really. It was nice to see him. He helped me out cleaning a bit. He's a nice guy. I got home and I know I'm tired. I ate a omelet, which is ramen omelet, which is delicious, but sort of hard on the stomach. I did buy some Hui Fong Foods sriracha because it's a little bit less expensive than it was before. It's still fucking $9. Basically there's only one spot that I know of near me that sells it, and like the Super C, which is the grocery store I usually go to because it's the cheapest. They don't have like literally any hot sauce. No, except for they had some of that Fire Barn stuff, which like ripped off the sriracha, the Hui Fong Food sriracha packaging, but tasted nothing like it. And it was sort of like, I don't know if where you're at you had like wacky colors for ketchup in the 1990s or early 2000s. I don't recall, but like ketchup would be like purple or green or something. Um, and it's like it tastes fine. It tastes like ketchup, but it just isn't appetizing because not a color you'd expect. That's sort of what it was like with the Fireburn stuff. Like I tried it once and it tastes like absolutely nothing like. I mean, it wasn't good, but it wasn't the worst possible thing. It made me like um, feel like repulsed by it. It was very strange. Um, but like it was weird. So like I get there and I see that they have the big bottles, um, and they're all like this weird color. And it's like brown. Like there's some people who don't refrigerate it, even though you're supposed to refrigerate it. Maybe I don't want to say some people. About a decade ago, I had some roommates who had a bottle that was not refrigerated, and it turned brown. Um, I ate it, and it was fine. I think it just like oxidized. I didn't get sick, but it's sort of like that color. And then I saw that in the back, there was just one bottle that was just like a normal color, like the red color, it wasn't brown. And I checked the expiration dates, and they have the same expiration date, so I don't know, maybe the batch got sort of fucked up and oxidized or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm gonna go back out because we're in the midst. Well, I mean, yesterday was the first day of the festival, the Sure Blues Music Festival, which is now happening downtown. Before it was downtown, right next to downtown. Now it's like actually like downtown, right on Wellington North, pretty much right in front of the uh, City Hall. And I have friends who work there. Want to go say hi. There's like a lot of people. There's this one guy I saw yesterday who I don't even want to get into it, but like we were coworkers, and there was a situation that happened where we just got into some conflict, right, over something stupid. And we saw each other years later, and we just like at a show, and we just talked about it and how dumb it was, and we're like, yeah, it was really stupid to like dislike each other. And ever since then, like see each other and say hi and stuff, but I never really particularly liked the guy. There's nothing wrong with him. I just didn't like connect with the guy. But now I will pass him sometimes downtown, and he'll see me, and he won't say hi. And yesterday we passed each other like a couple times and did say hi. And we even like made like a very brief eye contact and say hi. But like what I was trying to do is like I was trying to avoid like I'd walk by him and it'd be like on my phone or something, or like looking away or something. Sort of deal with it. Anyway, so there's a chance that I run into people that I want to see, and I have a chance to run into people I don't want to see. My neighbor's still there in the parking lot, but the landlord has a storage locker. And essentially, like, is going to. This is what happened today. So you had a social worker who's trying to get my ex-neighbor, but still now neighbor, because he's living in the parking lot. And it was a social worker who's trying to get this guy an apartment or somewhere to live, right? And so, I mean, the reason why the neighbor still there is because all this shit is there, and he's probably going to lose all this stuff if, he isn't camping out next to it. So he, sorry, I'm just like fucking brain dead. Not getting enough sleep. Um, there's a social worker who my roommate was entrusted a key. My landlord entrusted my roommate to a key and said, "Hey, there's a social worker who's going to come tomorrow because my roommate works from home. Uh, give it to the social worker, and the social worker is going to like take this dude's shit and then put it in my storage locker, so it's not on the property anymore." And I guess the idea is maybe he'll leave. His shit isn't there. I don't know. I don't. I mean, it's just I'm tired of this. I mean, he's less. He has been like less um, bothersome in the past few days. Like he seems to have calmed down, so that's good. And I guess I mean, yeah, if he doesn't like, I mean, he's messy and he's more trash around and stuff, and it just like. I think the part, and this is maybe sort of fucked up, is just like I don't want to see his face anymore. I just don't want to see him anymore. Like this past like few months have been like difficult, more difficult because of this guy, and I'm just tired of seeing him, having him around, his constant presence. And there's this big anticipation of just like I am going to be so relieved on July 1st when this guy finally moves out, and it's July 5th, and he's still there, except like before he was in his apartment. Now he's right next to my apartment building. Um, anyway, so hopefully that's gonna continue developing positively. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, what's the fucking landlord supposed to do? Like, just like throw this guy's stuff away? He could, but like, I mean, that would be a pretty fucked up thing to do. You know, and that's the thing, it's like nobody wishes this guy ill. It's just he's just drained so much energy. Um, yeah. But at the same time, it's like, I was talking to my roommate about it, and like, because this guy, this neighbor's refusing to even like go to the shelter. There's one shelter in town, uh, and I don't know, it might be full anyway, but he's not going there at all. And like, even if you can't necessarily like get into the shelter, they can at least like help him with some stuff, and like at least even just like listen to him and give him resources and stuff. Because the guy's just like not able to deal, like he's not able to like get organized enough, or he's maybe unwilling. Because to talk to my roommate had a hypothesis. It's just like, it is possible that this guy is refusing to go to the shelter because he knows that, like, if he goes to the shelter, okay, well, he has access to the shelter or whatever services are there, but he's homeless and he's losing his belongings. I just forgot my window is open. I'm talking about this guy that might just be right there. You know what? Let's just go and do you want to see if I'm curious if okay, there is the social. I'm not going to film them, but the social worker rented a truck, U-Haul truck, and is right there with the dude, and they're putting all this shit in the U-Haul truck. Okay, this is happening right now. Probably should check before. No, it helped. It was helpful to vent. It was helpful to vent. So, yeah. So like, it's entirely possible that this guy's just like refusing to go because then he's just homeless, right? Whereas now, by being a problem to other people and like refusing to leave, just like being a problem to us, just the landlord, and then also like the social worker. I don't know where he's from, um, but he's doing his job. It's helping this guy out. But anyway, um, I dropped some coffee on the ground, and there's a lot of dust, and then the dust got covered in coffee and clumped together. It's very disgusting. My room is disgusting. If you ever want to show it, just you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna show it. It's disgusting. So not that many dishes, but I got some dishes. This is this. So like, yeah, it's just empty beer cans everywhere. It's garbage. It's dry garbage. Oh, look, just a bunch of shit on the fucking ground. Everything's disorganized. Yeah, look at this. It's just like fucking dust and the coffee's from like 2 days ago, and I didn't like pick it up. Yeah, it's just like fucking shit. It's disgusting. I live like a fucking pig. Nobody else comes in here, so. Although I don't invite anybody else in here, so I'm gonna fucking pig. But yeah, so like by being a problem, it forces the hands of pretty much everybody to try to find a solution. And the solution is housing. At least, that's what the social worker determined. So I'm going to go out because, even though it's dumb, I want some what they call retail therapy. I'm going to go buy at least one very inexpensive magic card. But if not, I might want to get some fancy looking lands. It's dumb because I shouldn't be spending my money, but I feel empty, and I am trying to not fill that void with alcohol. So yeah, I'm really thinking that it would be a good idea to stop. I need to check to see if it's possible to still do the rehab program without doing the detox part, because the thing is I want to do. I want to be in a different environment where everything is pretty much curated towards not drinking, and be surrounded by people who are in a similar position of just trying to stop or in the process of stopping, and also get some pretty intensive accumulation of tools, But what I'm afraid of is that if I'm not actively drinking, then I don't need any detox. Therefore, this is more of a detox than a rehab. But I don't know. I'll call or email and figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna go out, and yeah, it's like a mixture of anxiety and emptiness. Oh, and I'm thinking about a song. I'm thinking about the song "Lucy" by Laurie Shaw. I haven't been much of a fan of most of what Laurie Shaw has been doing since Felted Fruit 4, which I love. This is off Scepter, the final song off of Scepter, which is 2023? 2022. So yeah, over the past couple of years, it's just not been resonating with me. Scepter's really good. I mean, Captain's Log is great. Lucy's great. Arthur Pendragon, I'll call, is a good song. It's a short, it's a very sweet song. The lyrics are a couple corny jokes, or at least one corny joke in it. But it's a sweet song and a little melancholy, and I like it. And I've listened to it several times today. Listened to a bunch of Radiohead yesterday. I think, yeah, Kid A is definitely a better album than Amnesiac, I think. Just because Kid A is perfect. Kid A is a perfect album. And Amnesiac is a masterpiece, but it's not perfect. So I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to like one of the things that I said I was gonna do in my group is just like trying to drink more. Giving myself the pressure to like drink less, especially like while I'm waiting on um, a detox is not necessarily gonna work out, but like I'm just gonna have to drink more. Also, like I said, that maybe I told my mom that I would give her news as to whether or not I would come and help her out with something today, and I gave her no news whatsoever. I don't know. I just feel sort of useless and empty today. But it was useful and worked. I don't know. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. And I was thinking about like maybe I could go play Commander, but like I don't want to play Commander against strangers. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna make a list of the cards I want to maybe get these fancy lands. One being the full text mountain. Wizards of the Coast is this thing called Secret Lair, which is generally speaking just like alternate art treatments for cards. And so sometimes you get a good deal because it's like cards that are worth something, and sometimes you don't because anyway, like the whole point is that they're all like the same price pretty much, but then they also do like commander decks and stuff. Um, but so there's two. They did one a collaboration with the Mountain Goats, which I doubt I'm going to find. And the thing is that like I don't like the art that much for them, but it's a collaboration with the Mountain Goats. I love the Mountain Goats, and there's a little like poem by John Darnielle. So I think there's like 8 of them, and there's a little poem by John Darnielle. It's like 8 or 6 of them or something. I think it's 6. I don't know. And it's like one line of a poem, so it's nice. And it's an artist that John Darnielle chose because he likes that artist. Then there's also a secret layer which I'm pretty much 100% certain they're not going to have. Is they put out these full text lands. So it's like the land, which is like the basic resource, with the whole, full like rules text explaining it, which I think is very funny. I did one for a land called Terramorphic Expanse, which goes and fetches basic lands, which I could run in my commander deck, and that was a little bit cheaper. Those are the things that like these things like can be a basic land, but then it gets expensive because it's limited print runs and stuff. And then if not, it's like a card I might want for my commander deck. If not, what's the point? What am I saying? Oh yeah, there's some mountains. These like beautiful lands are like all black. They're black and white. They're black with like white. They're just like drawings. They look like engravings. And there's some from some of the mountains. Like I have half of them, 2 out of 4. I want to get some more of those, just because it's annoying me that I have 3 mountains in my modern burn deck, and I I want to use the ones that are black because it just when I'm searching for a mountain, when I fetch for a mountain, it's just quicker. So I just see, okay, well that's a fucking mountain. And also I think it's sick and they look like from black metal album covers. And I want to see if maybe they have some of those. Yeah, so it's just like totally frivolous aesthetic purchases, but I dig that. Anyway, I am going to leave. So check out Laurie Shaw. Check out Lucy by Laurie Shaw. Later tonight, actually. Yeah, I like this. There's gonna be some storms, possibly. Yeah, it might rain like now. Around now. Go down a bit. 26 degrees Celsius. 79 degrees Fahrenheit. At the end of the night, it's still going to be warm. 21 degrees Celsius. 69 nice degrees Fahrenheit. This was a long video, so I'm going to leave you now, and I am going to go out and possibly waste my money on Magic the Gathering cards. Because I want to get dopamine to avoid feeling sad, because I feel sad today. Everyone, have a great rest of your day.